Well, hello, welcome back. How you doing today? I hope you are doing so well. I'm Keeper and I will be your driver today, for better or worse. We are going from Ardmore to St. Louis with some utility poles, as you can see, with the main goal of hitting and unlocking Joplin, which I have tried to do twice before now, and I just like passed too far away that we don't actually hit it. And so fingers crossed this time. There was a trip that I could have taken that went right into Joplin, but I don't want to be like, I don't get out of bed for less than $10,000, but it was like $3,000. Oh, the freaking train. It was like $3,000 for a 10-hour trip. And I'm like, nah, she ain't worth it. But I almost did. And I think I would have, except I also think it was a double trailer. And I was like, nah, it's not it. Or maybe that one was the double trailer. But anyways, whatever. We're fine. We are here. We simply vibing. And I'm gonna, if you watched the last ATS video, you know I kept alluding to like the debacle and like a terrible week, which was this last week, where I had to cancel 2 streams. And I hate canceling stream. So it takes a lot for me to cancel, or if I'm like super sick, right? Or if like something very important comes up. But I hate canceling it for like willy-nilly, no good reasons. And in my opinion, these are really good, willy-nilly, no good reasons. So let me set the scene. 3 weeks ago, give or take. Oh, cool. I discovered a dealership. 3 weeks ago, give or take. We alerted our landlords to the fact that there was some, actually it was probably 4 weeks at least, there was some damage in the bathroom floor. So whoever had, because I don't think they put this in, whoever owned the house before had put in peel and stick tiles in the bathroom without sealing them properly. So anytime the floor would get wet, something would get under it. Specifically though, it was like pretty bad. And bro, you really just pulling out in front of me like that? If I have to stop, you didn't have enough time. Anyway, so they bring somebody out to like check the floor, and they're like, yeah, okay, we're gonna replace the floor. So the guy comes out, he pulls up the floor and looks at it, and he, you know, comes out to me. So I got up early this day so that Azurite could sleep, because he works graveyards, and I think this was like a Monday, so like, you know, I want to make sure they got the rest. Like, I can get up early, I can suffer through, you know. Oh, is it Tuesday? I remember it's a Tuesday because the littles had extracurrics. So I get up and I'm just like sewing away. The guy comes in and he goes, yeah, this is gonna be a bigger issue, and I think there's like some sort of leak, so we gotta send the plumber to like change these 2 valves in the sink, because he took out the sink, and then he took out the toilet, and then he had to put the toilet back in, because obviously we need a functioning toilet. Asterisk, keep in mind, functioning toilet is important, you know, for basic human needs. This is our only bathroom. So he pulls the sink out. We have the sink in our kitchen, where it will then stay for the next 3 weeks. So plumber comes out, and it turns out that there's like 2 valves that are leaking. So he changes those, but there's still an issue. So they have to bring on a different plumber from the same company that has like a thing to like check for where the leak is. So they find the leak, and then they're pretty sure they fix that, which is great. So then later that day or another day, I can't remember, but soon after, floor guys show up. They pull out the entire floor down to like the subfloor, except for a part around the toilet, because the guy's like, oh, this was Friday, so it's a different day. He's like, I'm not a plumber, and so I don't want to take the toilet out and then break something and then not be able to put it back in. So my boss said it's fine, so he just left some of the flooring under the toilet. And then we proceeded to have a fan running for an entire week in there. Highest setting, 3, so loud. You would go in to go pee, and it felt like you were in a freaking wind tunnel. We had to move the toilet paper, because if not, the toilet paper would go blah, 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 blah. Keep in mind, in this whole time, it's getting everything dusty in there. We do not have a functioning sink in there. So if you need to brush your teeth or wash your hands, you have to do it in the kitchen. And it's just a huge inconvenience. And all I'm thinking about is, oh my God, this is going to be such a mess to clean up afterwards. You want to shower? Well, you got to clean the bathtub before you shower every time because of all the dust. So that's Friday that they put the fan on. The following Friday, maybe Thursday, the guy shows up and he checks. He's like, yeah, it looks pretty dry. I think it'll at least be dry by next week, but that doesn't mean they're going to come Monday. It just means that we know that we can schedule you in. He's like, we can turn it down to 1 so it won't be as loud. And I'll turn it the other way and we'll let you know. I'm like, hey, fantastic. The end is in sight. Keep in mind, we've got like one of those like over toilet rack things that has been in the living room since the start of this. Where are we going? Are we turning? I think we're turning. Yeah. So anyway, so this is a whole thing. So then we find out like the day before that they're gonna come in Monday morning between 9 and 10 in the morning. Again, with Azurite working graveyards, I'm like, I will get up and I will be awake so I can deal with them when they get here. So I wake up like around 8, maybe just a little bit after, get dressed, go do like my last pee of the day because like I know it's gonna be a while, have like my little breakfast drink, go get in my sewing corner, start to sew. Like I had a couple projects laid out, so I was like, this is inconvenient and annoying, but like I'll get stuff done. Like normally I've been getting up at 11 to do crafting and stuff before like we go to the gym or whatnot, or pick up the littles, whatever. But I was like, it's fine, I'll just have extra time. And so I'm working and 9 to 10 passes, they don't show up. 10 to 11 passes, they don't show up. 11:30, 11:45, still not there. I'm like, every time, like every hour I'm getting up, I'm looking, I'm going to pee, even if I don't have to pee, because I'm like, just need to make sure, empty the tank. So then finally I'm like, okay, I'm starving, I need to make food. So I make food, and no joke, it's about 12:30. I put the plate down and on the table after I've cooked, thankfully, and I hear something. Oh, we got new pots and pans, so like I'm in the middle of unpacking those and like cleaning them. And so the kitchen that's already a bit of a mess because we have the bathroom sink in it also has just a box of boxes kind of everywhere. So anyway, I go open the door. I'm like, oh, I thought you guys were here. Like the back door works better because like you can easily access the bathroom from there. And he's like, cool. So he comes in and he's like, oh yeah, this is looking good. Turns the fan off. His buddy comes in to help him. And then I can hear them talking. And the words that they were saying, I can't quite get them all, but I'm like, they're not doing the floor today. I can tell. Because I think I heard he said, oh, if we hadn't taken out the toilet, this would be fine because we could just leave or something like that. But now we got to like put the toilet back in. And I'm like, and a little bit later I hear him say, hey, make sure you get the toilet functional. And about this point, Azurite's mom comes home from work. I don't think she was at work. She was like out running errands, and she was trying to stay as long as she could so she didn't have to deal with this. I respect it. I'm like, yeah, they just got here. She's like, they just got here. I'm like, yeah, they just got here. They were there for like maybe half an hour, and then they're like, yeah, we can't do this because we went to take the bathroom or the toilet out, and the valve that's attached to the toilet just won't stop running, so you need to get a plumber out here to fix that. Fantastic. And I think the reason this wasn't an issue before was because the guy who had taken it out previously had turned off the water. So I think that's why it wasn't an issue. So anyways, guess what happens when they couldn't get the toilet out properly? Spills water everywhere. Guess what has to go back on? It's the fan. So that was Monday. I was again, this was like an all-day occurrence, and like I took a little nap, but it just wasn't enough, and I was so grumpy and I was so annoyed, and so I canceled stream because I'm exhausted. I was gonna play a new game, and I'm like, I can't give this game the love and care it deserves because so I canceled stream, and then I did my little bookshelf organization, which I think I talked about in the last video, last ATS video. Oh my god, that was an accident. Oh my god, that's a tick. What about those two guys that had an accident? Anyways, that was 5K. That sucked. It's whatever. It's fine. So anyways, so I canceled stream on Monday. I'm still grumpy Tuesday because I'm like, are we ever going to get a floor? Because we still don't have a floor. The sink is still in the kitchen, and now the fan is going all the time. So whatever. So finally we find out that they're going to come on Friday. The littles didn't have school on Friday, so I think we found out Friday. We found out Friday that they were coming Friday. Like, excuse me. So I'd woken up to like pee pretty early. And then so Azurite came. He's like, hey, they're going to be here soon. Like, you should get up and pee. I'm like, I literally just went pee. You're sleeping on the couch. Didn't see me. But like, because he got up to be with the littles if they needed food. So anyways. And then a little bit later he comes in and he's like, yeah, baby B needs to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to take her. I'm like, are you taking baby A too? He's like, oh, I didn't think that. I'm like, yeah, you should probably see if they need to both pee, right? So they go, go to Walmart or whatever, go pee, come back. And then they went with their grandparents, which was nice because like they didn't need to be around this crap with like not being able to conveniently use the bathroom. And so they go, and then the guy's like, yeah, so I put like self-leveling compound, I think is what it was, down. He's like, it has to dry for like 2 hours, so I'll be back in 2 hours. And we're like, okay, cool. So then he goes, the littles get picked up somewhere in this area, and then I'm like, I have to pee. Like, I'm gonna pee myself. I have to pee. Like, and Azurite's like, okay, let's go back to Walmart. And he's like, I told the littles that you have to buy something. I'm like, okay, cool, we can buy something after I pee, but I need to pee first, right? And I end up getting a shirt because I want to I want to try my embroidery machine, which was the plan for today, but then things changed. It's fine. One day, at least I have the shirt and I have the pattern that I want to use. So then we get back and I'm grumpy by this point. I'm tired. I don't feel well because I can't drink water, because if I drink water, then I'm going to have to pee. And like, so the guy comes back, after 2 hours, and he's like, yep, the floor is clean, or the floor is dry. I can replace that. And it's like, fantastic. Finally. Man takes forever. Also, he shows up like just after we finish cooking food in a shocking turn of events. He takes forever. I look after, and then he's like, I'm going to leave. So-and-so's going to come install your toilet at some point. Nebulous. I'm like, bro, it's like 2:33 in the afternoon. We haven't had a toilet since I think like 9 in the morning, and now you're giving us, eventually he's gonna show up. Bro, it's rude. So then we wait. Like, I have to pee probably from like 3:30 on, but we're waiting for this person to show up at a nebulous time, because instead of texting Azurite, for some reason he texted Azurite's mom, but she was at work, so she didn't see it and couldn't pass on the message. So I do my makeup. I'm getting ready for stream, even though, one, I'm feeling sick because I haven't really been drinking water. I'm grumpy and I'm not feeling great. I'm hungry, but I can't cook food because they're gonna like come in and be through the kitchen and stuff. Oh my God, you suck. And so I start doing my makeup at my normal time, which is like 4, even though I'm probably not gonna stream tonight because ugh. And so I like message in the Discord. I'm like, hey, just a heads up, like, cool, we have a bathroom floor, but we don't have a toilet or a sink. That's cool. So then I need to slow down. Jeep, buddy, put your foot into it. So anyways, so then he finally, Azurite's mom's on her way home from work, finally, and he calls her and it's like, hey, when you get home, can you please bring my wife to go pee? And so she picks me up, and so we go back to Walmart. Didn't even bother buying anything this time. I'm like, hey, security guard man. He's like, you got a great smile. I'm like, thanks, buddy. I see him all the time. Anyway, so then we get back, and it was like 6:15 that, oh, not the way station. It was like 6:15. I want to get in front of him because I'm sure he's going to have to pull in too. Oh, no. Oh, nice. It was like 6:15 when we finally got a functioning toilet back, maybe 20 after. I had a snack. A little bit like leftovers, but I just like, ugh. I didn't feel great. Oh, nice. I thought it was going to be like, oh, you've got some damage. Didn't feel great. And I was like, no, I'm not streaming. Oh, and I was grumpy. And like, I was getting like, I think understandably frustrated about this whole situation, because this has been a 4-week situation 3 weeks from the point of when they tore apart our bathroom. And like I said, like the install was bad, so then the other guy had to come in and like had to do the finishing touches, and I'm like, don't you anyways. And I think Azure was getting mad at me for being upset. I don't think that's necessarily it. He doesn't like when people are angry or upset and there's nothing he can do about it, because like they're like, we don't want to rock the boat with the landlords because they've been really nice. And I'm like, I understand that, but there are some points when you need to rock the boat and be like, this is unacceptable. You need to resolve this, because there's another property, like a AUD, is that what they're called? That currently isn't rented out. Could have easily given us the key to access that to use the washroom, you know? Like, that would have solved so many problems. Because I was like, I'm like, it's almost 5. This guy's not here. We don't know that he's going to show up. And like, it's going to the weekend. Are we just not going to have a bathroom for the weekend? Like, that's unacceptable. Because like, I'm pretty sure legally at any point, if you have no longer a functioning bathroom, they have to provide a hotel room for you. But anyways, so that was Friday. I was so angry and so grumpy. Is this like just traffic? Yeah, just for no reason. And so I just like, I canceled stream by saying, hey, good news, we've got a floor and a working toilet. But I'm like, but still no sink, because guess what? They didn't install the sink. Because apparently they need a plumber to install the sink. Even though the guy that was here installing the toilet was the guy that had taken out the sink. Allegedly, we're getting a new sink and like a new sink cabinet. Which makes sense because this one got really damaged from the leak issue that was happening. But like, why did you not have that ordered and prepared and ready? Because like, I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Today I was able to at least, well, I got it like the other day Azure, it was like, where are all the towels? Why aren't they in the bathroom? Like, because they're all dirty and there's no point washing them and putting them into a dusty environment where I'm just gonna have to wash them again. Like there's some in the freaking laundry room that I washed previously. You can get them. But like, that's the thing, like all the walls need to be cleaned because they're all dusty from the fan on constantly. The bathtub needs to be cleaned again. I've cleaned it like 2 or 3 times since this has started. I've like tried to keep the curtain shut so it wouldn't be so bad, but then we got to pull the curtain off and clean it at some point too. And it's just like, ugh. And like, it's just all the extra stuff, right? And then also the fact that there's still a kitchen sink or a bathroom sink in the kitchen that they moved it to a much worse place, and now I'm like constantly tripping over it. And they moved a bunch of other stuff that had been near there. Oh my god. And they took off the door to do the floor, okay, but then the guy's like, I didn't think I made it that much higher, but now the door won't work. Well, any level of higher, buddy, you're probably gonna have to fix the door. And he's like, yeah, that's beyond my skills. So he just leaves. So we have no door at this point. We have it now, but we didn't have a door in the bathroom at this point. And it was leaning up against Azurate's mom's bedroom door. So like, she gets home, she can't go in there. And then just before the guy came to put the toilet back in, the guy that did the floor originally comes back to fix the door. Like, bro. And it's also like, it's not straight. It's not a straight cut. And like I said, with like the install, like I was looking, there were like huge gaps, and sure, they put trim down, but like you could have tried a little bit better. I'm just saying, like, and maybe this is my deluded, I can do it. I can do anything if I put my mind to it. I feel like I could have done a better job than that. And faster. But, you know, it is what it is. We're still don't have a fully functioning bathroom. But we're a step closer, and at least we have a floor now, and we don't have a fan on every single minute of every single day, just driving you crazy. Like, I couldn't even do my makeup in the bathroom. All my cosmetics, which were on the over the toilet thing, any of my hair stuff was all in the living room, so I put that back today. When the toilet was still out and after the floor was in, I did clean the wall behind where the toilet was going to go, so I didn't have to do that when the toilet was in. It was so dusty and gross. It took forever. And then today I cleaned off that shelf and I put it back and I put my stuff all in. But it's really funny because for some reason there's a towel rack behind the toilet, which is kind of pointless. And like, I would never hang towels on there because like, if you hang a towel on there, it's just gonna get gross. But before the shelf, the bottom shelf, like fit right under it with like some room to spare. Now it's like barely because the floor has come up a bit, but it still works. And so I got all my stuff, and when I did my makeup today for a recording and stuff, I was finally able to do my makeup in the bathroom for the first time in like 4 weeks because I couldn't do it with the fan on. Thankfully I have a mirror, because I used to do my makeup at my desk all the time when I was living in Canada because there was just no room for me to have my stuff in the bathroom there because it was quite a small bathroom. Whereas this one, it's a larger bathroom and there's like a nice counter I can put my stuff on and do my makeup, and then I just tuck it to the side. So first time in forever that I was able to do my makeup there, which is so nice for lighting because like I've been doing it in either my little alcove where I craft, but it's like if it's really sunny, it's a problem. If it's not sunny, it's a problem because like the lighting, or in the living room, but that's also a problem because like, yeah, there's an overhead light, but it's again like weird shadows, and then we're just kind of hoping for the best with the makeup. But I mean, I know these are these are 100% like doing my makeup, not having ideal lighting, 100% a first world problem, and I understand it. But the like not having a bathroom, like come on, in a rental unit, that like, you know, was such a pain. Azurite's mom ended up getting us food Friday night because she was like, I'm sure you probably don't want to cook. And I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to be angry. And like, that's sometimes like how it has to be. Like, here's the thing. It's like, Azurite said, like, I don't know what to do. But it's like, do you think I know what to do? I'm angry and I'm frustrated. But it's like, you know, I feel like I'm like, you know, you could have been like, I don't know what to do, and I understand this is a crappy situation. Is there anything I can do to make it less crappy for you, you know? Because I was so mad. I was like verge of tears a few times. Also because I had to cancel stream, and I hate doing that. And yeah, I was not having a good time. Because like, you know, I don't think he sometimes sees like the like, it's not just, oh, the toilet's not working. It's like such a bigger issue. It's like, the toilet's not working, the bathroom is a disaster, I'm gonna have to clean it all, because like, I'm just gonna say, I don't think that you're gonna like come up with that like, oh, I'm gonna go clean that. Did we unlock Joplin? Or did we not? I don't think we did. You know, and like, it's not one thing. It's like, you need to extrapolate and see all the other issues and events and things that are gonna come from this. Oh my god, we need to like slow down or stop weaving. And so I think that's like where he doesn't understand. It's like, I can't, if I don't have a working toilet, I can't stream, because I can't be like, okay guys, I need to go pee, I'll be back in like 15 to 20 minutes after I go drive somewhere to find toilet, you know. But we're and like plus, and then so just take like kitchen a mess, bathroom a mess. Well, where's the stuff from the bathroom? It's in the living room mess. And so like the house has just been a disaster for like 3 weeks, stressing me out. Even now I'm thinking about, because they shoved all the recycling, so it's like in the doorway of the laundry room now, and I'm like, I don't want to pick this up. That's a cop. Do we hit him or do we go over here? We hit him. Bro. Get off. There we go. $900 versus more. It's worth it. I'm the worst, I know. But yeah, so anyway, so like with all that stress this week, got my little cold sore that decided to come out for no reason. Azurite had one, and I was like, this is your fault. I'm like, you gave this to me. And I maintain that, even though I've had a cold sore or two in the past. So, oh no, is that a cop? Oh, it's okay. They've got somebody else pulled over. They're not waiting for me. But I was like, this is your fault. You gave this to me. And then he was stressed about that. I'm like, well, I'm just saying, you said you had a cold sore and then you kissed me. And so like, now I got it. So that's on you. Whether I had in the past or not. And it was so funny because I was doing my makeup the other day. I'm like, what's wrong with my lip? Oh no, it's not in perfect technical state. But at least I've got the Abriva now. So that'll be good. And then, yeah, in a couple days, it's Canadian Thanksgiving, which is like, I don't know, like Thanksgiving is like a weird holiday, to be honest. Like, historical context, not great. But anyway, so we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do a dinner thing. I think I'm gonna make, I think mashed potatoes, because I do love me my mashed potatoes, and a ham with a ham glaze, and then some sort of veggie. And I think I want some dinner buns, but I'm gonna have, or dinner rolls, but I'm gonna have to make a list for that tonight. There's a couple things I need to do tonight, so it's almost midnight. I probably want to record like one more ATS tonight. I have to edit. I don't think I have to edit the video. Do I have to edit the video for tomorrow? For Sunday? I might need to. And make a thumbnail. And I have to edit a couple other things, but I can like edit those throughout the week. Oh, I need to edit the video for Monday for sure, which is an ATS. So, you know, there's, and I want to do invoicing tonight, because normally I do co-working on Sunday, but I'm gonna build Lego and a puzzle, because it was like the Lego because I want to, but the puzzle because it was something that was unlocked. I was like a puzzle build stream, so I won't be able to do invoicing on Sunday during stream, which I normally do, so I have to do that at some point tonight, and I hope it's not bad. And then, yeah, there's just always so much stuff, but I'm feeling better. Like the room, I've gotten back into a better shape. I had to do like so much laundry. The thing is, and I feel like I talked about this, oh God. No. Tip up, tip up, tip up. You're doing so good. Anyways, I guess we get to talk a little bit more. Tow to service. I like how it's towing me into St. Louis. Like, this is where I was trying to come to anyways. That water is so good with the ice. With Azurite and I going to the gym more often and working out and going for walks and whatnot, oh, I gotta turn it on first. Here we go. We're obviously going through clothes more regularly, just because like we're sweating and like sometimes going through like 2 outfits a day kind of thing. So like we used to do laundry like once a week, and it would be like a big load, but like it was fine. But now it's like, okay, oh my God, do you see how close I am? They could have just told me there. But now it's like a twice a week thing. And so Azurite will do the laundry and then like just forget to put it away oftentimes. Or, you know, like we did laundry and I put it all away, and then I did another load on Friday when I was being all grumpy. I did do some recording on Friday, so like at least there was that. But now, like today, he was like, oh, so this is all dirty laundry in here again? I'm like, no, it's all clean. Like I literally, let's see if I can get there. I'm like, I literally just cleaned it the other day. He's like, oh, shows how much I pay attention. I'm like, yeah, like you were right out there in the living room when I walked past with it in my grumpy state. Because, you know, sometimes you do got to be grumpy, and that's okay. I just need a day, and I need it. I need a day, and I need it. I just need to have a sink in the bathroom. I need to have the bathroom put back together, but it's like, it's on its way, which is nice. But yeah, so that's been like the last couple weeks, and like the stress, and like I hate it. I hate it so much. I just wanted that back together, because like, and like then in the living room we've got like books that we're gonna donate, and we've got some of the girls stuff that we're supposed to donate to Goodwill, and we just need to do it. We have stuff that we need to bring to storage. Azurite's mom got some shelves to put in the laundry room, but there's stuff in there that needs to go to storage, so until that goes, we can. And it's just like, I'm like, I don't drive. We know why I don't. I just flipped a truck. But because I don't drive, it's not like I can go take it. So yeah. But anyways, thanks for being here and listening to me ramble, catching up on the toilet, bathroom, flooring, everything debacle. I will let you know when we get a sink. Hopefully it will be early this upcoming week. but I have no faith, to be honest. But yeah, make sure you subscribe here because it's always a good time. ATS and vibes on Mondays. Demo playthroughs Saturday and Sunday. Full playthroughs Tuesday, Thursday. Shorts usually every day, and usually and sometimes other random things. Like there's a couple games that I want to check out, but they'd be like a Friday thing or something. Like Dolic Town, they had a farm update, and I love Dolic Town, and so yeah. Anyways, you can also come over to twitch.tv/KeeperCGC, where we should be live 4 times a week, but it doesn't always happen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.